Good morning, everyone. I'm talking in support of this motion. I want to talk about ways that we can help, as a country, reduce the suffering in Sudan. They're all trade-related and they're all quite action-oriented. As mentioned, the illicit gold trade is roughly funds half of the Sudanese civil war. That gold is illicitly exported up to the UAE, which acts as the key trading hub. The UAE has got good delivery standards, which are entirely voluntary. We need to be putting much more pressure on the UAE to bring Sudanese blood gold into the licit gold trade system, i.e. if it's illicit, it mustn't be in there, and they must be enforcing that. And we should be using the London Bullion Market Association, the Responsible Jewellery Council, as levers to go after stopping blood gold getting into that system. And we have another key way of going into that, which is the free trade agreement, which is currently being negotiated between the UK and the Gulf Cooperation Council. That's the 7 members in the Gulf, including the UAE. At the moment, blood gold is not under negotiation. It needs to be. And we should not be signing a free trade agreement with the GCC unless there is mandatory chain of custody certification for gold. While we're about it, we might want to put a human rights chapter in there too, which is also excluded. Sticking with the UAE, as reported by the New York Times and elsewhere, the UAE is supplying a lot of weapons into Sudan to the RSF. We sell hundreds of millions of pounds worth of weapons a year to the UAE. Irrespective of whether the UK's weapons are being channeled through the UAE into Sudan and being used there or not, the UAE is breaching our arms export controls by selling any weapons into a war zone like Sudan. So we should be putting much more pressure, questioning why our government and trying to prevent our government from selling weapons, any weapons, to the UAE if they insist on arming the RSF. Thank you.